Okay, so Apple's streak of updating betas weekly continues today on October 20th, and we did receive watchOS 26.1 beta 4 right on schedule. Now, with this 4 betas in, I'm not expecting a lot, mainly because watchOS 26.1 as a whole was a big letdown as it was. Jumping around, everything has kind of smoothed out a little bit. It seems to be very fluid now, which I'm happy about. It was a little jerky on my Watch Ultra 3, but ever since has seemed to be much smoother and all that. And there was a little bit of a lag, but nothing crazy. Nonetheless, you can see jumping around workouts, it is working pretty smoothly. One thing I was a little disappointed to see, if you saw our video in regards to iOS 26.1 beta 3, we actually did get this new liquid glass slider under display and brightness and settings, allowing us to customize liquid glass. I had some hopes here that they would bring some of this to watchOS, just because now we've been a couple months into the beta and there's just not too much liquid glass going on here. If you pull down obviously the control panel, you can see it a little bit, but it's just minimal. And with this change, I had hopes that we'd get something new. But unfortunately, jumping into the watch settings, there does not seem to be the case for this change here at all. I did jump around into display and brightness here. Still nothing for liquid glass. A little bit of a disappointment again. So just wanted to get that out of the way. Jumping into the actual build number here, you can see Beta 4 has a new build number of 23S5031A. The A is significant here because it is indicating that Apple believes this should be possibly one of the last betas before the RC, and we will talk about a release schedule here in a minute for that. But if you don't know, the way Apple betas work, they go from the back of the alphabet to the front, and the closer you get to an A build, the sooner we are to a public release. I am anticipating this now coming very soon, and like I said, we will talk about that here shortly. But when I was actually jumping around looking at everything else here, there was no new changes in the general settings, no new gestures, and nothing new for Siri either, unfortunately. So we're kind of still stuck in this holding pattern for what Apple wants to do with watchOS 26 as a whole. Again, not surprisingly, there's no new watch faces either, and this does truly seem to be a stability build more than anything else. So talking about releases now, what I'm excited about, since this is an A build, I am assuming we will get the RC ready for this next Monday on October 27th. Originally, I thought this would be out by the end of October for the general public, but it seems like this might have been pushed and delayed a little bit until about November 3rd at the earliest. We should receive our public betas here this week as well, and possibly even a double dot release for 26.0.2 for iOS, possibly an update for watchOS as well, but most of the issues that have been plaguing watchOS aren't the same as iOS. And again, I feel like this actually does seem like a solid build, and everything should be good to go with this for public release. I'm not really anticipating many more issues or delays here. So again, like we talked about, there's not a lot new here, and it's a little bit disappointing. I almost feel like Apple's kind of just throwing things together for iOS and iPadOS, but watchOS seems to be getting left behind. There's just not a lot new here. Not even liquid glass. Like I said, I showed you the control panel, very slight other tweaks here, but not much else, being that this was announced back in June. You guys got to let me know what you guys think below. Is it just me? Am I crazy? Are our expectations too high, or are we truly just not getting any updates like we have historically? But that's it for this one, guys. We'll keep it short. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about watchOS 26.1 as a whole. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.